My profession has a diversity problem. Well, actually, not a problem, but an agreement, unwritten rules of how far a woman who looks like me can get. However, those rules, we need to take them and crumble them and throw them. We need to change the game and change the pictures that you see when you open up a website to see who the leadership of an organization is. Because leadership is not a title or a role. Anyway, there's not much I can do to change who Fortune 500 companies put into management roles. But I can tell you that something that has changed for me is realizing that all the things that I wanted to do in a Fortune 500 company, I could do in volunteer roles. All the things that I could have learned climbing up the ladder, I learned in volunteer roles. People are not often told that they can volunteer their way to success. What do I mean? I have volunteered and been on boards and made decisions that you would have to be on a board of a Fortune 500 company to be able to make. No one has stopped me from walking into the boardroom as a volunteer. As a matter of fact, I was further encouraged to continue to volunteer. When I joined committees, people asked me to join other committees, to join other groups, and it helped me a lot in my career. While I was at Rose, while I was being paid even six figures to try to be forced into being a token employee, which I am not. When I volunteered, no one tried to force me to be what I wasn't. People asked me to use my voice and to give my feedback. And people asked me to bring my ideas to the table. I am sharing all of this because a lot of people are frustrated with their careers and they do not realize that there are other options. You can become a volunteer in a professional organization. You can become an entrepreneur. You can do a side gig. You can do whatever you want. Don't forget that you can have anything you want in this life. It just may not look like what you want. So where I will never be a Fortune 500 CFO unless I found a company that grows to that size, I have never been stopped from becoming president, vice president, or any role in a volunteer role. Leadership is leadership. Once you forget about labels and prestige, you realize that the real prestige is in the results and in the impact. Stop looking at obstacles and look at opportunities. Find opportunities that align with what you want to do. And stop looking at all the doors that are closed to you. Do what you can to open doors for others. And understand that sometimes a closed door is a blessing. Sometimes people are doing you a favor by rejecting you. You do not want a seat at a mediocre table. Trust me, you do not want that seat. Fight for things that are worth fighting for, but fight in such a way, I forgot the rest of the quote, by the late notorious RBG. Look it up. Keep your chin up and step into success.